Yeah, well, like we talked about, over this many of interviews here after, but it's they're managing each other, they're accountable to each other, but like I just said, we're still even keel. It's not like we didn't act like we were down 4-0, or we just kept playing our game, and they just kept battling, and then all of a sudden you saw when they got one, they got two, and then they felt alive. And even tonight, it's you're up two, then you're even, and then we're not really playing well. They took it to us in the second, but then nothing in the locker room. Whether they talk about it or not, that's up to them. And then they come out in the third and they played a hell of a third period.
Is that the key to scoring goals with a team that doesn't have tons of skill, tons of goal scorers?
Yeah, it's grinding it out. We sometimes a lot of the goals are scored in the league or the NHL. They're not all pretty goals. They're not all Crosby's backhand short side roofs or Caners and stuff. So, like you said, we don't have that real sharpshooter. Maybe Schrades is that sharpshooter, but other than that, the rest of the guys need to work hard and grind it out and, hopefully get one. And that's what they've been doing. That's why we've been successful.
Guys talked the other day about holding each other accountable. What's it like seeing that process unfold in the room kind of take care of itself?
Well, yeah, it's awesome. It's great as a coaching staff. We don't have to go in there and monitor ourselves, I might have had a little vein popping out of my head during the second period, but that's just me. I know how good these guys can play, and when they're on, and it's fun to watch. So when they play a second period like that, it's frustrating to watch. So, but yeah, they manage each other. It's perfect. They'll have meetings on their own. They'll talk about the game, what we did well, what we did bad, and then I'll talk to them about what do we need to work on and stuff like that, and then we do it. And these guys have been great. It's been awesome.
Davidson got his first goal. What can you say about his performance?
Yeah, I think you could tell he was off for a while, but he's steady back there. He got a little taste of the BMO ice surface that's chippy and pucks are bouncing, but I thought he did a good job, and he'll only get better as we go here.
Luke Johnson has 6 goals since late January. So what do you like about his game? He's been coming up pretty big in some of these spots here.
Yeah, he's figuring it out that it's not always just pretty goals. He's got to grind it out. He's a north-south type of player. A lot of these guys are. So once some of these guys go east-west, they get in trouble. And for him to play at the next level or get back to the next level, he's got to play a north-south game. And that's what he's doing, and he's getting rewarded for it.
Locking in back-to-back nights, just what do you say about his game?
Well, they've been solid. You guys know, you've watched enough of these games. Our goaltending's been awesome all year. Not to jinx it, touch wood, but he made big save there, and that's what's been going on. He just makes those saves. Hey, some of them times it hits a skate and goes between his legs there, a fluky one, or he lets a bad one in on the power play. But he doesn't like the rest of our guys. He doesn't get razzled by it or frazzled. He just keeps playing his game, and that's a lot of confidence. So that's good for us.
How big is this road trip coming up for you guys? You're going to be away from home for a little while.
Well, I think it'll be a good time for us to get on the road, take this show on the road, and take the circus, as I like to call it. But I think they're big. They're big games, and like we talked about, it's playoff hockey from now and all the way to the end of the year. So, now we get on the road and see what we can do there.
And you're in a playoff spot right now, so how nice is it to not, I mean, you're obviously still chasing, but to kind of control your own destiny at this point?
Well, that's the nice thing about it, obviously. We can't just hate to be that team that has to sit back and hopefully other teams lose. We just got to keep grinding out, whether it's for 2 periods, 3 periods, or 1 period. As long as we're grinding, we have a chance. So we'll see what happens coming up.